This morning, AOL employees returned from their weekend with a major reversal from their boss. CEO Tim Armstrong suggested the rising cost of health benefits could be blamed in part on workers with, quote, distressed babies. And as Michelle Miller reports, one parent is taking Armstrong on head-on. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. She certainly is. Well, Armstrong said those babies had cost AOL millions of dollars and used those cases to justify a major change to the company's retirement plans. He was forced to beat a hasty retreat, and now the mother of one of those babies is speaking out. Little Mila took her first steps last week. No small feat, given that her mother, the novelist Deanna Faye, wasn't even sure Mila would live to see her first birthday.
We were told that she might not live a week, a month, a day.
Mila was born 4 months premature. Weighing just 1 pound 9 ounces, she spent the next 3 months in the neonatal intensive care unit fighting for her life.
One day when her right lung collapsed, one day when she actually stopped breathing, one day when they discovered that she had a bleed in her brain.
Last Thursday, Mila's medical bills drew the attention of AOL CEO Tim Armstrong. Faye's husband works at the Huffington Post, which is owned by AOL. During an employee town hall meeting, Armstrong reportedly said, "We had 2 AOLers that had distressed babies that were born that we paid $1 million each to make sure those babies were okay in general." He added those expenses, plus new costs associated with Obamacare, would force the company to cut benefits, like 401k matching contributions, replacing them with a lump sum annual payment.
To me, it felt like there was almost a whiff of judgment in what he said, as if we had been sort of selfish or greedy consumers of healthcare benefits. The saving her life was this extravagant option.
The controversy erupted when Armstrong's words became public.
Well, if he hadn't brought up the distressed babies and singled out 2 employees.
It is hard for me to contain my rage about this.
It's sort of outrageous that is what he used as an example.
On Saturday, Armstrong, whose 2012 compensation package was about $12 million, reversed course. In an email to employees, he said, "We have decided to change the policy back to a per pay period matching contribution. On a personal note, I made a mistake and I apologize for my comments last week at the town hall when I mentioned specific healthcare examples."
We never wanted to talk publicly about what happened to us, but I felt the need to say, okay, well, if you're going to single us out, then let me tell her story.
Deanna Faye says Tim Armstrong personally called to apologize. This is not the first time his comments to employees have landed him in hot water. Last year, he fired the creative director of Patch, its network of local news websites, during a company-wide conference call. The employee's offense, taking photos of Armstrong during that call.